I have one more idea. I think we should start a GoFundMe page, man, for Africa, man.
Oh yeah.
And who are we gonna give it to?
Huh? Give it to the people, bro. Give it to the people. Take all the government people out, man.
People?
Yeah.
10 cents a day from everyone, bro.
1-800 help Africa, man. Kick all the corrupt ministers out, all the corrupt government. We need a new rebuilding.
Yeah, my president's been in office for 50
Hey,
years.
I don't want it to say something to assassinate you. It isn't nothing.
Well, welcome back to another episode of afroVIVID. We got a team of 4 today. Shiatic Freights is in the building.
Yes, sir. Live in the
We got Akim Shitu from Badagry.
Hey.
And Wonder Boy from Budavara. And of course,
You from the oldest city in Sagalong, Freetown.
Freetown.
Nah,
You
man,
was
I'm
actually
not-
born in Freetown?
nah, man, I'm not from Freetown,
Where you
man.
from?
I'm from Madagascar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. Where's Solomon Mandy from?
Solomon Mandy? Who's Solomon Mandy?
The guy that acted in Blood Diamond.
Oh, that nigga from Liberia, man.
Oh, he's Liberian.
Nah, man.
Okay.
Of course, bro. What? It's not he got sick, man, my man. Wait, did you go to Budapest?
Nah. I was like,
Look at this guy, a fit guy, man. How did you go to Africa? You didn't go to Budapest?
Nah,
And you have that in your name.
nah, chill. Yeah, bro. That place was too far, bro. It was too far, bro. It was too
So you
far.
got time to go to
Sure, it's 'cause
everywhere,
you don't got
but
no
not
ops over there?
Budapest.
It was too far. It was way too. And I didn't have anything to do over there.
Oh, yeah?
What'd you say?
I said, is it because you don't got no? Is it because you got ops over there? Is that why?
Nah, I don't know anybody over there anymore.
No. Oh.
Yeah, man, that's a strange thing about going back home for me as well. Like,
You got enemies? You made enemies?
nah, I don't have enemies, man. I don't consider nobody as an enemy. Maybe people have me as an enemy, but I don't know. But look, you see where I grew up, right? They messed up they break like all the houses there.
They're
to, like,
reconstructing?
yeah, to do the roads and all this.
Oh, damn.
And,
Everybody's scattered now.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard, like going back and not having to see people. But how was Liberia though? Africa, because you went to a couple of stops.
Yeah. It was pretty good. It was very good. It was refreshing to not be in the cold for a very long period of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was this good break. It was a great break from the cold. I'm not gonna lie,
What did you do when you was out there?
bro. At first, I had a bunch of activities lined up, but then like, it gets a time where you're staying there so long that you just have to just live it day by day in terms of just living as a resident, as a local. Because if you have because first of all, doing activities there is expensive. So if you're doing activities it's expensive, yeah. Liberia in particular, it's cheaper elsewhere, but the currency value stuff is like really messed up right now. It's like, because everything is imported, so the country is pretty expensive because a lot of stuff is imported. Not a lot of stuff is produced there, so it's fairly expensive. So if you go there like as a vacation stop, and you're like usually like on vacation or on trips and stuff like that, I'll go for like 1 or 2 weeks, so you could like do like over the period of that 1 or 2 weeks, you could do a whole bunch of different activities because you're only gonna be there for 2 weeks. But if you're in a place for 30+ days, you can't really spend money every
Were you
weekend.
there for that long though?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You can't really spend money every weekend. So at a certain point, after like the first 2 weeks, you start living like a local, day to day, just like going through the motions. I mean, it's still exciting because you still get to see things you haven't seen before, just not like anything too extravagant.
Is it different now than before?
Not too different in terms of like the scenery or anything, but economically it's different, yeah.
So nothing changed since the
Nah.
last time you was there? That
Nope.
was a long time, man.
No, nothing changed.
What do you mean nothing changed? Like even like the way of life, the
no,
way people operating and all that?
No drastic changes.
Okay.
Nothing eventful. No drastic changes, nah.
Do you think that's a good or bad thing?
Bad, because elsewhere in different locations they're like advancing pretty fast in terms of like, I mean there's some changes but nothing drastic. I said like if you go to somewhere like Ghana, or like if you was in Ghana 2010 and then you go there 2021, like it's a huge change. Like economically, the infrastructure, a lot of stuff changes. Like huge changes. I'm not sure how it is elsewhere, but those are like the two countries that I've noticed any kind of exponential growth in, whether it be growth or no growth. Yeah, so not much change, but elsewhere, a lot of changes.
That's sweet, man. At least you get some. You get to get some nice African sunlight, man.
Great song.
That's something I haven't had in like almost 10 years now. Shit, how about you, man? Seems like you haven't been back since, bro.
Oh man. I mean, the funny thing is, it's like it's been a while, but
How long?
Like,
Put some numbers.
I'll probably say a good 14, 15 years.
Oh.
Yeah, coming close to 2 decades, but
So that's
I'll make my return, when the time is right. Because, Africa as a whole is, is a beautiful continent, but there's some parts that, people are still, there are a lot of problems in my country right now. So
like
I can't
what?
really, things that really shouldn't be taken into deep account, like, people trying to
It's just
have
like
a separate portion of
Tribal
the country
war, right?
to themselves, which is gonna eventually cause a civil war. I mean, I have videos. I've gotten videos sent to me of like, kids literally dead with their heads open.
Oh, man.
Inside cars.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah, there was this lady when I used to be at the cell phone shop, right? There was this lady. She was from Cameroon as well. She was from like the other side, like the English side of it.
yeah,
And she used to show me some of the videos of like the way that we killing those people. Like, it's scary, man. I don't know if that was real or
it's real. It's real, bro.
like they would just come to the villages and like put the whole village on fire.
Yeah,
and I was like, God
drastic,
damn, man,
drastic,
things
yeah.
like this going on, really? And we don't even see stuff like that on TV or on the news, man.
The city itself
That's
is not
crazy.
even safe. The city itself is not safe. The village is not safe. I mean, if you get caught lacking at night, you're done.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why, everybody I just feel as though we just have to, find a common ground. But how can you do that when everybody's selfish? You can't really do that when everybody's, set on their own, like apartheid. It's not going to work. So.
Yeah, I feel, me personally, I feel like that's like one of the biggest problems that most African countries are facing as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like instead of us like try to like come together as one and like help each other, we fight against ourselves, and it makes it so hard for like us like compete with like the Western world or like anywhere else, because
Exactly.
if we cannot like solve our own problems, then
That's why it's so easy for the white man to come inside the countries and steal shit like oil, take shit, without our consent.
Is it the same thing in your country, so Nigeria and Liberia? Do you guys notice like any sort of like
Inner conflict?
tribal war or something like that? Because in my country too, it's like that. Even like when it comes to politics, man.
Now they're really. I mean, to some extent, people always favor people that have like more similarities to them. Like,
yeah.
So if you're like in like a running position where like you got 2 people from the same tribe going against one person from a different tribe, they'll probably be more. They'll probably work together more than. More. There's actually an example of that. We got stopped. We got stopped like at a roundabout, like in the city, and it was like one of those. It was just like corrupt stop, like where they just stop you, try to like basically just try to get some money out of you, right? So the dude was talking to was from the crew tribe. And everyone in the car is from a different tribe, Bassa tribe. So because he took my brother's license and he was staying firm on not returning the license until he get a certain amount of money. But a different guy walked up to the car from his tribe and was able to like calm him down and like talk to him in their native language before he finally calmed down and took like less money and let us go. So that could easily translate to any field where like people from a different tribe will stick together against other tribes, but it's not at a large scale, but it's still there. But the main issue is just corruption, not like tribal welfare, especially in the capital, that is, in like the city. But I'm not sure. I'm sure it's still like that in the villages and stuff like that, in terms of like people siding with their tribe and only their tribe. Some people don't even like their like siblings or children marrying outside of their tribe and stuff like that in some parts of the country. Yeah, but in terms of like conflict, the number one thing is just like governmental structure and corruption. That's really just what's keeping most of the country down right now. It's not really inner tribal conflict, but it does exist, but not on a large scale.
Okay. How about you, Kim, man? Do you have any beef with any Igbo person, bro?
No.
You and Doja be beefing, bro, on the low with that over there, no?
No. I mean,
It's not like that in Nigeria.
of course, it's tribal. That always happen in African countries, but especially, I mean, I cannot talk for other state. I would say for like Lagos, it's not like that much tribal.
Of course, like in the civilized place, like you don't see it that much.
Yeah, it's
there.
that vast. So I don't know. I'm sure it happens. I don't want to say it doesn't, but yeah, I've never encountered one, to be honest.
Okay, let's put it just like what he was saying, right? Like when it comes to politics, right? That's when even in my country, so that's when you see it.
Yeah.
Because like if my tribe like is in power, that during their term, like people in my tribe, it will be easy for them to like get like into the government roles.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is it the same? You can just
Like I would say right now, I would say that's the president of Nigeria.
What's the president name?
Buhari, whatever.
Buhari.
The last president was Igbo. I think Jonathan Goodluck. Yeah, I think he's Igbo. Before him, Obasanjo is Yoruba. So yeah. So.
Hey, so you guys are taking turns.
So who's the next president?
We're not taking this about who wins.
Is the next president gonna be Igbo?
I don't know. I mean, for the first time.
Speed Darlington, he's running.
Who's Speed Darlington?
Don't.
Yeah, it's the next president. He's
Don't
running.
mind him.
Well, that's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Right? Funny guy on Instagram.
He have a People Action Party, which is PAP.
He's gonna win easy, bro.
Yeah. I think, but he's Igbo though, so the next president is gonna be Igbo.
But
You don't think he's winning? You're not voting for him?
am I there?
Are you gonna go? You're not going there to vote?
No.
You can't vote remotely, bro. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
vote
step
online.
up, man. We're living a
Put out a
COVID
ballot.
world now, man. You gotta be
No.
able to vote anyway.
No.
Put out a voting ballot.
But for the first time, there's a lady that's running. I mean, I wish.
Oh, yeah?
her luck. Yeah. I think it's a really good thing. Even though if she doesn't win, I think it's
That's the first time.
yeah.
That's
It- normally for a lady to run for politics anywhere in the world is hard.
What about-
and now Africa is probably one of the hardest places for a lady to run. No offense, but it's hard. And she's running. She's starting to run for next year. Yeah, 2023 because that's
yeah. I'm trying to think if we've ever had like a lady that
they have a lady president
that
for
runs
Liberia.
that ever like run for like presidents, but like I don't even follow politics to be honest. So I have no idea. But I know the lady. There was a long time where like it was a lady that was actually deciding who wins the election in my country.
What do you mean decide? Doesn't people vote?
I don't believe in that voting stuff.
Okay, so
That's corruption right
I
there.
have a question.
Yeah, that's the real corruption.
So you know how
No. Look, even here too, bro. I don't believe in that voting stuff, bro. Like at the end of the day, I feel like people choose who they want, bro. So,
I have a question though.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
you know how when you know the person running for president gets elected as president,
Yeah.
if he has a wife, you know how you would call her the first lady.
mm-hmm.
So let's say a woman was elected for president. What would you call the man?
First man.
First man?
Yeah, literally.
That doesn't even sound right.
Don't
That
say
just
yeah,
sounds-
yeah, but that's
the first man.
First lady, first gentleman.
first change.
gentleman.
Okay.
Not first man.
Whatever, man.
Why you gotta be first man?
I mean, that's just what it is.
First gentleman.
Does it matter?
I mean, realistically though, bro,
Why did you ask that question though?
No, because it's just interesting to to
You want a
see.
female president?
Do I want?
yeah,
I mean, we almost had
no.
a female president,
I'm
Hillary
just asking
Clinton.
you personally.
It's just like
I wouldn't mind.
places that have like that still have like kings and queens, right? That's like if the
Like
queen
the
is
Queen of England.
Yeah,
She has
then
no
does the
power.
husband become the king?
She has no power.
What makes you say that?
Don't get excited. She has no
who
power.
has the power? The prime minister.
Yes.
Yeah, the prime
She's
minister.
just there for the culture thing, just to I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she wanna get you.
She can have you locked
Yeah,
up.
she can get it left up. Don't get it twisted. But in terms like,
She have a lot of money,
in
though?
terms like the country
She have a lot of
running,
money?
like the country
She have a lot
running.
of money?
Are you dumb? No shit. She has basically has England money. But
And
what terms of thing she has
and
no
you said
power.
she got no
really.
power? Money is power, bro.
No, like she have no say in what's
Governmental-
That's
going
what
on.
you think.
Governmental
No, she has no
That's
say.
what you think, bro. That's what they try to make
They
history.
just keep it there for. It's just like in Nigeria too. We still have like kings, like tribal and stuff like that.
Nah, but in the
most of
village,
them-
though, in the village, they have all the power.
yeah, in the village. But if there's a governor of a state say something, what's the king gonna do?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's no say,
But
so-
but those small communities in the village, like
Of course, they will
yeah.
listen to their king, but that's
Yeah.
like but
You gotta give them
like, overall.
goats and gari and shit.
But overall, they have no say.
Two bags
We just
of
keep them
gari.
there for like keep the culture going. and
Two
shit.
bags of gari.
But, Whatever.
But 2 bags of Gary can get you anything in Nigeria, bro. That's what it said.
Can you imagine what the half a bag will get you in Liberia? Idiot.
Nah, we don't really eat Gary over there.
What was the best moment in Africa though? What did
Best
you,
what?
I was asking Wonderboy.
Oh.
The best.
Yeah.
The best was the food. Even though like the same food is available here, it doesn't taste the same. So like
Hell yeah, I
getting
know that for sure.
Yeah, getting exposed to like you kind of get like your taste buds started remembering how it tasted, and like damn, you get the original feeling back in your mouth.
They're scamming us in the U.S.
Yeah, that's what. That was the best. That was hitting too, bro. And there's literally beaches everywhere. Like you go, like
pictures.
yeah, there's beaches everywhere. You could
You
walk.
mean like the
Doesn't mean the
vacation?
girls,
Okay.
Yeah, beaches. Yeah, you could walk. You could walk.
That's what the hell?
Yeah, she said
Why did his head go?
shit.
Why did his head go through
Yeah,
that? I
shit.
don't know, bro.
She said Wild, and we're right on the coast. So like, bro, within like a 5-mile radius, you could hit a beach. Like,
Man, that's sad though.
Yeah, we're
for
right
people that are in the middle
yeah,
of
we-
Africa, they can't say the same thing.
yeah, we're right now. We're right on the coast. We're right on the Atlantic. So like, bro, and we're staying like the capital is really next to the water. So down the line, so many beaches. Like it was cool.
Yeah. Did you go to any beach?
Yeah,
How many?
maybe 4.
Go
Oh,
where?
wow.
But I was repeatedly going to the same ones though. So
Yeah.
going to the closest ones. Cool.
What does the water taste like on the beach?
I didn't taste
Salty?
The
Guy,
What's gonna
man.
taste? Oh, come on, man.
water. I didn't taste the water, but I'm sure it's salty seawater.
Very salty.
I was just there for the.
I thought it was gonna
aesthetics.
taste
I was
like
just looking
mud
at it.
water.
I didn't even get in the water.
Mud
I was
water?
looking.
Yeah,
Why would it taste like mud water?
I don't
And
know.
have you tasted mud
I
water?
heard the oceans in Africa aren't that clean.
It's ocean. Ocean is ocean, bro.
Nah, it's the same water.
Nah,
bro.
the
It doesn't
oceans,
matter where it
the
is.
oceans.
Same water. Trust me.
Some oceans are.
It's just salty.
clean.
No, like the ones at the beaches, they usually like
I mean,
take
if
care
you
of
have
them, right?
a line of dirt on the beach,
Okay, that's
the-
different.
The ocean will like take it into
Take
the
it,
ocean,
yeah.
but it always come back out. It never stays in. Like the waves, depending on the intensity of the waves, they'll bring all the garbage back out. But then when it increases and decreases again, they'll take them back in and then bring it out. But other than that, like it's the same it's the same water. It's the same ocean water, no matter where you are.
Yeah. I can't might be going to Nigeria. Is it this year?
May.
You
In
got
May?
any plans?
You going?
Are you?
Yeah.
How long?
Are you even supposed to
2 to
say
3
that,
weeks.
man? What if your family member? You know how sometimes when you want to go back home, you don't tell nobody, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because
I'm not going there. I mean, we're having an event there, so most people already know. So it's not like I'm going there by myself and stuff.
that's scary, man.
Well, no, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
We're gonna die one day. I'm sure when it's your time, it's your time. Don't worry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I like that.
You cannot go. You cannot go with fear to a place. You're just not gonna enjoy it if that's what you're thinking. I mean, just say F it. It's just like saying if you want to go to England and be like, oh, they stab people. And you cannot go with fear. I mean, in back of your mind is there that yeah, that's happening. But if there's that fear in your mind, you're just not gonna enjoy it.
I don't think there's
your
stab
time
people
over
in
there.
England though.
Whatever. But
I don't think so.
Bro, moral of the story: nowhere it's safe.
there we go. No
So,
way
I
it's
mean,
safe.
like,
Everywhere is safe.
It's a lot safer over here though.
You
It's
can
just-
literally
it's
go
just-
outside and then somebody shoot you, Wonder Boy, for no reason.
I mean, the
So it's still not
possibility is
safe.
there, but
Yeah.
The chances
the
are slimmer.
chances are slimmer.
Nah, I don't.
Possibility is always there,
I
but you
think
gotta
it's
take
just-
chances.
I think it's even high over here with the amount of guns that's in America. No, I think it's high. But hey, whatever.
In my country, they have the wireless guns, man. Them niggas have been advanced since, bro.
They be making it,
Wireless,
right?
bro. That shit makes no sound. No. You don't see the bullets, bro. No blood, bro. The next thing you just wake up, you're a dead man.
How do you wake up when you
Huh? Huh? You were your soul, bro. Well, yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, man. Hey, shit, me and you gotta make a quick turn back home, man.
Africa is
word.
growing,
Need
though.
to,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie.
You says boring?
Africa is growing in general.
It needs to.
We just need to have some young politicians, man. And then that's the biggest problem we have. Well, that's everywhere, to be honest.
Even young
it doesn't
politicians,
matter.
man, you can't trust them. You know,
That's the thing,
young
right?
people are more like
You gotta don't scratch for like symbol. You can't be looking for a woman. You can't be looking for a young man. You can't be you gotta look for
the right
someone
person.
good. You gotta look for the right person
But
for
is
the
there
job.
someone right person? They can tell you, they can sell you the dream, and then they get there. Not that could be good people, but when they get there, the thing can corrupt them themselves anyway.
That's what they need to have like rules and regulations like in place to prevent those, right? But most, I mean, a lot of countries back home don't even have those. That's why you see people just come in and just finesse and leave, because after they leave, like when they don't have power no more, you can't go back and question them for like the stuff they've done, because
You're not in position.
and also like you don't have like any rules and stuff like that to like prevent them to do that. You know, I mean, there's gonna be corruption like anywhere, right? At any time, but
It's how far they take
you
it.
just gotta limit like what people can do and stuff like that. Cause I mean, there was a time in my country, man, they found like the biggest diamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the governments like get hold of the diamond from like the people that found it. The next thing, those people came on TV with their big mouth, man, said that the diamond turned to rocks, bro.
What the
like
hell?
turn into rock. I was like, come on, man. Like, you think people are fools, man? Yes, it's stuff like that, man. Like, some of the things that happen, man. Like, it's messed up.
Don't you think is in we people that well, some of us that left the continent, don't you think is in also in our hand try to help and go back?
It's kind of hard because look, right? There's so many situations where people try to go back and help, but the government don't even let them, because you know why? They know that those people they're kind of like a threat to them now. Those people have seen like the other side of the
time,
world.
that's really not
And-
the case, because when people go, sorry to cut you off, but half of the time it's not the case, because when people go to Africa, all they want to do is flex.
No. Look. I've seen
Majority of 'em.
I've seen this guy that came to the shop, right? He's from Ivory Coast. He said he had a good idea, right? Even though
I've
like
been to Ivory
even though
Coast,
like it's even though like
market up there.
even though like it was a business move that he was trying to make, right? But like the idea that he got, I feel like it would be perfect for like any African nation. This is the plan that he got. You know, like over here when we had like the dumpster trucks and all that come and clean stuff. So he was trying to like do something similar back home, because he was in the military here. You know, I think he got like some kind of connection where like they can let him like get like the older ones that they don't need anymore. So he was trying to like start shipping them back home and like start like a business there for like reasonable prices, just so like the organization can like continue to grow and also maybe like make some change from here, right? But he said like when he pitched the idea to the government want to take like so much money from him.
They want like a huge cut.
Yeah, they want like a huge cut from him, even though like he was trying to help and all that. So it's just stuff like that, right? And
It's greed.
yeah, and I mean,
Too much greed.
there's so many of those instances where like the government just want anything. Like even when you try to help them, they want you to pay them. Just like what we discussed about the soccer player, right? That needed help from like the Ghana FA, but like I'm pretty sure like it got to relate to like some sort of money. Mbappe too is the same thing. You got to pay us, even though like you want to play for us, but you still got to pay us.
Yeah,
So it's stuff like
And,
that. still
and the
going on.
money being collected is not even going towards helping the nation. It's like
No, it's
you
somebody gonna put it in
what's
your pocket.
crazy? You know the I'm not sure if like this it's the Senate, but there's government positions in Liberia that they're making more money than the government position in the U.S.
Hell yeah.
Like, they're paid, bro. It's extravagant, bro.
The senator's making like 1 million.
The ex,
That's what I'm
bruh,
saying.
$1 million, and the
Yeah,
senator's
but-
making like 100K here.
the ex-president of my country, man, that's that nigga worth like 300 mil, bro.
Bro, that's
Obama
the-
don't worth that much. I
That's
was like, what the hell?
that's
crazy.
That's the most paid field over there. Government, like they make a lot of money.
Crazy,
You know,
man.
it's the same thing in Ghana. Even though Ghana is developing, like the president,
No,
like
they're
there's this
making a
electricity
lot of
company.
money.
He wants to jam his own company with that electricity company. So it's,
They make a lot of money, bro. So all the money, it's not being float back into the country for citizen benefits. Is going towards payment. People getting raises. People keeping up with their payment, and most of the time, bro, like, is money wasted? Because like, if you get money for a certain purpose, like those wages are way too high. These wages are way too
I think
high.
one of the
high,
biggest problem in Africa is lack of education, man. I think that's what's killing us.
That's a big one.
Because most of these villages, most of these people that get vote from all these people, like especially in Nigeria, I've seen it a couple of times. Especially like maybe if you go to like the village side of Nigeria, right? They be giving all these people like 500 naira and then
To vote for them. Just to
vote
say
for
my
them. Like,
country.
it's just if those people know, and it's sad, man. If
That's the same.
if we can be just a little bit educated, all this president will be having, then most of them is not going to be on the, they're not going to have power. But it's just lack of education in Africa is just so sad, man. I think that's the African biggest problem. If we can solve that alone, I think a lot of good will come out of it. But yeah,
That's definitely true, man.
well, yeah, man, we're gonna go up though. We're gonna go, man. We have all the resources we need.
Yeah.
So
Any of you have a plan? Any plan to become it? To get into government stuff?
well, normally I don't want to.
No, but,
if I have power, I want to stop.
What's it called?
Put the mic up.
Yeah, what's it called? I was just listening to what you said, and what clicked is that with the people giving out like stuff to get votes, it goes far beyond just being educated on the situation. Some people are, but it just needs to eat.
Yeah. So the government know what they're doing. They're probably starving them already.
Yeah,
then
like
when
they just need to
so,
eat.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I understand that as well too. But yeah,
sometimes you can't look at the bigger picture when your stomach is empty. So sometimes they just need to eat. They need to eat. Like it's a lot of short term. Because most people, bro, they literally wake up every day, like trying to find something to get through that day. So they don't really, not to say they don't care, but it's not an immediate effect to them to just hand that vote over. Like if you're just gonna like give them some food.
If it's gonna increase my chances to be alive till tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's how they be operating.
Only God gonna help us, man.
yeah, seriously, man. I think Africa, we have so much resources. Like I've always said, man, that continent is so blessed. Like the first time I heard that,
That's why I don't like when people say that, right? Like it's so blessed, but like I mean,
in terms of like the world God was there naturally. In terms of like we don't have no natural disaster. We have the most natural resources out of the continents. Like
Yeah, but
that's what I mean when it's blessed. Not like the people in it have like have messed it up. But the can you imagine if America is you know what I'm trying to say? Like America is of Africa. Like that's. They will have been so way more powerful than they are right now because of the resources there. We have oil, we have gold, we have diamond, like all this stuff.
forget that, man. Nobody can catch America, man.
No, I'm not saying nobody can. I'm just saying like Africa has so much resources to be so powerful. When you want to name like a continent that are like powerful, Africa is probably at the bottom, and not because we don't have all this stuff. It's just because of the people over there that are messing it up, like stuff like that.
We have selfish leaders.
Yeah, selfishly, I said greed, man, the root of all evil. So
Oh yeah. Where'd you get that from? The Bible or
I don't know. I heard it from somewhere, but it is.
the Quran?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of
Nah, he
them.
got it from Shia, bro. Shia said that before.
And the thing,
Shit.
the thing about it is like, with all these things going on, it's like if people have the lack of food, you feel me? Like if you have a guy and a man and a woman, and they're starving and their kid is starving, then it's like you're not only stopping the movement in the current stage, but you're also stopping like the generational movement because the kid is hungry, and they need food to think and comprehend. So, you also have to think about this in a long-term view, not just short-term.
What would you do if you're the president?
If I was the president,
Yeah.
Cameroon, well,
Would you do anything different?
Oh, wow, the major stuff you think they need.
most definitely, I'll make sure I can reach out to as many families as possible and make sure people get the necessities that they need.
Question.
You
How
sound
are you
like
gonna reach out to family? What
How am I
are
gonna
you doing?
reach out? Well, I might do things like
email, bro. You gotta email people.
No. like in terms of like actually like being active. Like I might send out a lot of food trucks.
Sound
I mean,
like a true politician right now, bro.
It sounds
about the food truck.
What would you do? What would you do?
Cliche,
Hold on, let me
but
finish
it
it.
sounds normal and cliche, but I mean it's a step.
Okay.
It's a step. It's better than sitting down and taking all the money for myself and eating all the fufu.
But you have to govern. but you have to
So-
govern that food truck with your own trusted people, right? Because
That's
if
fine.
you do that, if you give food truck for each governor of each state in Cameroon to handle, trust me, they will rob the people that you're trying to give it to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when COVID started in Nigeria, right, the government did this thing where they're giving food to people.
I mean, but
people that
all that comes with the president. All that comes with it, bro. So,
but as a president, you don't have highs and years everywhere. You're not gonna be everywhere at the same time.
But that's why like you have to like choose your own
Trust the
team.
people, yes.
You-
Like you can't be there all the time.
Do you think Joe Biden has ears and eyes everywhere? You
But I'm sure he has trusted people everywhere. I mean, that's why you have people on your side.
You do know we're we're about to go to war, right? I hope
War
you know
with
that.
who?
Russia.
Eh.
I hope you know that.
I know with the Ukraine
think
stuff.
it's a
I know
joke?
it's
You-
not.
yeah,
It's,
nah, 'cause
it's not gonna happen.
He thinks it's a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
Okay.
Dude.
You're not doing
Biden, there's always war going on if you don't know that.
All right.
Because it's quiet,
Hey,
none of it's
hey.
not going on.
I'm not saying anything.
There's war going on if you don't know that.
Keep your mouth shut.
It's just what it is.
I
I can't- what would you do
just
for
know
I
that?
don't
when
want to say
happens-
anything because I'm working for the government.
When that happens, I'm on the first class ticket back to Cameroon when that happens.
Yeah, they're not going to take you back, bro.
I
for
would
me-
personally fly back.
To me, the biggest problem in Nigeria is electricity, man. If you can,
That's what you're gonna solve.
yes. As I always say, if you want to be the greatest Nigerian president of all time, just find like stabilize electricity.
Now, I think
Like,
the issue is they don't have enough transformers.
that's not that they can. As I say, they can do it, right, dude. Nigeria give all to United States, right? They can make it deal, like help us with the electricity
Help me
issue.
help you.
Help me, like yeah, like do that kind of stuff. Like it can easily be done, and then. China now is coming to Nigeria and do also their stuff too.
But
I
you
know
what's
China's taking
crazy?
over Africa. I know.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I never really noticed how electricity just be on 24/7 until I went back.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Bruh, my TV never turn off.
Yeah, it's unless you
My
turn it
TV
off.
don't go off unless I turn it off. There's lights in my room that never go off. My computer
Why is that?
is always plugged in.
No, it's just
No,
giving
I'm-
exactly
I'm
different.
saying,
Like here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come out here.
It's just
yeah.
understanding different.
But
So I'm
then
saying,
when you go back home, you bop
Dude.
you bop your eye, electricity go.
lack
I'm like,
of
man.
electricity, it could mess up the water supply itself. People.
Now people here,
It's just
if electricity go here, people
They're
die.
gonna go cra-
'Cause
yeah,
people
they're
are
gonna-
on- people are on ventilators.
yeah.
There's all type of stuff
There
going
we go.
on.
So as I say, that's one thing I would change in Nigeria. Like if you give me 4 years, obviously 4 years is the term in Nigeria, and I'm gonna use that all 4 years. It's time to do electricity, and the problem with Africa is when you do stuff, the next guy come in is gonna mess it up and try to do his own thing, and I think that's the biggest problem in Africa too. Still, but yeah.
Okay. What would you do, Wonder Boy?
I would focus on entrepreneurship because that's gonna create jobs. So even though it might not be directly coming from, so probably gonna be some kind of, I'm probably gonna have some kind of startup funding for those trying to create businesses because that's gonna directly create jobs for people that live in the country. So that's that was something I would do. And fixing roads and entrepreneurial projects. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
create
definitely
jobs.
one thing.
So those two, roads and
Fixing roads,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Cameroon.
but the most thing,
Jesus Christ,
the most important thing is gonna be job because that stimulate the economy. If everyone's making money, everyone's spending money, everything improves. Everything improves when there's money circulating.
Yeah. For me, I say like I mean I kind of like believe in like investing in people as well, right? Because I just feel like people are like the best like resources, right? You can have like all the gold, all the minerals, all the
You gotta
oils.
invest in people.
If you don't have like people to like work on it, like it's not gonna go anywhere. Because I mean, if you look at like some Asian countries like Japan, right? They don't have like a lot of resources and all that, but they like believe in educating people.
Yeah,
That's
Asians
why like
very
they're
smart.
so much like ahead of like so many people. So even without like resources and other like
tiny
physical resources, yeah. So but like what you touching also, right? Like roads,
Yeah.
communication, electricity. If we can have those three things like effective back home, I think like I mean, pretty much we've shown that we have like skill set that to like do like so many stuff, even like without like background knowledge, education on them. But like
Yeah.
we're able to like overcome like so many stuff or like be so much more creative with the limited resources that we have. So if we just have like good transportation system, good communication and good electricity, man,
Can
we
we
up
stop?
there, man.
Can be stopped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all sound so good, man. But
I said the position itself corrupts you.
Action.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
I'm sure they've been good guys
there.
themselves, but when it goes there, the position itself corrupts you. It's so sad.
So you never know what you're gonna do until you're in that situation. You put in that situation, boom. Oh boy, that money looks too good. Somebody told me a story, right? It said there's a Asian minister, right, and there's an African minister. They were friends. So one day the Asian minister like invited the African minister to his house, right? He lives in the top of the city. Like the roads are nice. He got a nice house and all that. And he was telling his African friend, right, the African minister, he was like, yo, he said, you see this neighborhood? I built this whole neighborhood. 80% of the government's money goes to like the development of the neighborhood. 20% of the money goes to my house. That's why my house is nice. I'm like at the top of the mountain, right? Then the African guy invited the Asian guy to his spot back home.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Beautiful house, man. The house is nice and all that, but the road messed up. Everywhere else messed up, right? And he was like, yo, you see this neighborhood? I got like the money that they gave me to build this neighborhood. 80% went to my house,
and 20 goes to
20 goes to the neighborhood. It's just like that's the typical. That's kind of like the mindset that people like leaders back home are on, man. Because I mean, if you look right, most of them got like big ass houses and all that, but the road that they drive the cars on messed up, man. They're waiting for people to come like build the road.
They all
for them.
have SUV.
Yeah.
For the roads, man. They didn't have an SUV back then.
It caused more damage on those roads, man. But yeah, man, how long we've been shooting now? Kim, can you check the time for us?
36.
36? Yeah, man, but I think we should be wrapping this off here, man.
Yeah, let's have Brandon wrap it up.
Take us home, shit, man.
Yeah. So
It comes back to Africa.
this was a great topic. You guys can put down in the comment section below, what you would like us to talk about, for the people watching, tell your friends about the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, so we can keep this going. For the people at home, hopefully, I hope you guys stay safe. To all those who lost people from COVID, you're in our prayers, and just continue to have faith.
For sure.
And yeah. And hopefully we have a better year than 2021. So
Sweet, man. I have one more idea. I think we should start a GoFundMe page, man, for Africa, man.
Oh yeah.
And who are we gonna give it to?
Huh? Give it to the people, bro. Take all the government people out, man.
People?
Yeah.
10 cents a day from everyone, bro.
Have like a
We can at least start.
I
Or
don't
a dollar a
know.
day.
If you do not go there yourself and spend that money, I'm not giving to nobody in Africa, man.
1-800 help Africa, man. Kick all the corrupt ministers out, all the corrupt government. We need a new rebuilding.
Yeah, my president's been in office for 50 years.
Hey! I don't want you to say something to assassinate you. He didn't say nothing.
It's been there for that long.
Bro.
Oh, man.
Probably at the chop.
That's the thing, man. You need to mess with that guy,
At
right?
the chop.
All right, man. Thanks so much for sticking to the end of this. And we're going to catch you
Wallah.
guys in the next one.
Just kidding.